There is someone in your life who feels much more connected to you than you realize. At first, this connection may have seemed simple, a friendship, a comforting bond, a person you naturally felt safe talking to. But deep inside their heart, something has changed. And today the angels want you to know this. This person is no longer looking at you as just a friend. They feel a rare soul connection with you, a connection that feels peaceful, emotional, and deeply meaningful. Not every person enters our lives for a lifetime. Some people come only to teach lessons. Some stay for a short chapter. But every once in a while, someone arrives who feels strangely familiar, like you've known them forever, like your souls recognize each other beyond this lifetime. That is exactly what this person feels when they think about you. They observe everything about this connection quietly. The way you speak, the way you care, the way you make them feel emotionally understood without needing explanations. And the more they observe, the more their feelings deepen, because your energy gives them something they struggle to find anywhere else. Emotional comfort. This person admires you deeply. Not only your appearance, but your heart, your kindness, your loyalty, your ability to stand beside people during difficult times. They notice how you continue showing up for others even when you are carrying your own emotional battles. And honestly, that inspires them. To them, you are not ordinary. You became a light during moments when their life felt emotionally heavy, a safe place, a calm presence, a person who brought hope back into their world. And because of that, their feelings slowly transformed into something much deeper than friendship. The angels are showing that this person has tried to understand these emotions carefully. They didn't want to rush. They didn't want to ruin the bond you already share, because your friendship means everything to them. But no matter how much they tried to keep things normal, their soul kept pulling closer to yours. That's why they think about you constantly. That's why your messages affect their mood. That's why your happiness matters to them more than they expected. This is not surface-level attraction. This is emotional attachment growing into soulmate energy. The beautiful thing about this connection is that it was built on friendship first. And friendships that transform into love often become the strongest relationships of all, because the foundation is already there. Trust, comfort, understanding, laughter, support during hard moments. This person already knows your flaws and still chooses you. That is rare, very rare. The angels are also reminding you today that soulmates do not always arrive as strangers. Sometimes they arrive disguised as friends. A person who listens to you for hours. A person who checks on you randomly. A person who celebrates your victories and stays beside you during heartbreak. At first, it feels easy and natural, until one day both hearts realize this connection means much more than friendship. And that realization is beginning to happen here. This person is slowly understanding that their feelings for you are becoming impossible to hide, because every emotional moment with you feels meaningful to them. Even small conversations stay in their mind for hours. Even your smile changes their entire mood. That is what happens when friendship evolves into soul-deep love. The angels are also showing that this person feels emotionally safe with you. In a world where people pretend constantly, they feel they can be themselves around you. No masks, no pressure, no fear of judgment. And emotional safety is one of the strongest forms of love. That's why this connection feels so special. It's not built on obsession alone. It's built on emotional understanding. And this person dreams of building something lasting with you, because they already know who you truly are beneath the surface. They've seen your heart, and they fell in love with it. There may soon be an important heart-to-heart conversation between both of you, a conversation that changes the direction of this relationship. Words that were hidden may finally be spoken. Feelings that stayed silent may finally come into the light, because the energy surrounding this bond is moving toward emotional honesty. The angels want you to stay open when this moment arrives. Don't let fear block what could become one of the most beautiful relationships of your life, because this connection carries strong soulmate potential. Not temporary energy, not confusion, not emotional games, but genuine partnership energy. This person sees you as more than romance. They see you as their companion, their best friend, their emotional support system, someone they can laugh with during happy moments and lean on during difficult ones. That's why their feelings run so deep. Because when friendship and love combine together, the bond becomes incredibly powerful. It creates a relationship where both people truly enjoy each other's presence, not only during exciting moments, but during ordinary life too. And that is the kind of love that lasts. The angels are also reminding you not to underestimate the miracle of genuine connection. In today's world, real emotional compatibility is rare. Many people meet, but very few truly understand each other on a soul level. This connection was not created randomly. You were brought into each other's lives for a reason. To heal, to support, to grow together emotionally, and perhaps to build a future together rooted in both friendship and love. This person feels grateful for you, even if they don't always say it directly. You became a source of happiness in their life, a person who makes difficult days easier, a person whose presence feels peaceful. And lately, their emotions for you have become overwhelming, not in a negative way, but in a way that surprises even them. Because they didn't expect friendship to transform into something this powerful. Yet now, they can no longer imagine life without you in it. The angels want you to remember something important today. Healthy love feels like friendship with passion. It feels safe, natural, joyful, comfortable enough to laugh together, and strong enough to survive difficult conversations too. And this connection carries exactly that energy. The energy of two people who genuinely enjoy each other's souls. That is why the future surrounding this bond looks positive. Very positive. You may already feel this shift happening intuitively. Maybe you notice deeper eye contact, longer conversations, more emotional vulnerability. Moments where silence between you suddenly feels meaningful instead of awkward. Those are signs. Signs that both hearts are moving closer emotionally, and the angels are guiding this connection gently toward clarity. There is also a message of protection around you. The angels want you to know you are protected, you are loved, and this relationship is being spiritually guided. Even if confusion appears temporarily, the deeper truth of this connection remains strong. Trust what your heart feels, because soulmate energy always creates emotional recognition. You simply feel it without needing constant proof. Tonight, take a deep breath and repeat these affirmations slowly. My soulmate connection is growing beautifully and naturally. I deserve a relationship built on friendship, trust, and deep love. My person values me, respects me, and feels emotionally connected to me. I welcome joyful and lasting love into my life. My soulmate is also my best friend. And finally, thank you, angels, for guiding this beautiful connection toward love. Remember, some relationships begin with attraction, but the strongest relationships often begin with friendship. And somewhere in your life right now, someone who once entered as a friend is slowly realizing that you are becoming the love of their life. Trust the friendship. Trust the connection. Trust the love growing between your souls.